12 species of aliens. Number 11. The Reptoids. Also known by many as Reptilians, this species of alien has came to Earth, secretly controlled the human race, and are about 7 to 9 feet tall. They have the ability to shapeshift and have taken forms as our world leaders, like presidents, kings, and queens. Some believe they are responsible for the lost land of Atlantis. David Icke claims that the Queen of England is nothing less than a reptile in a human costume. You can even tell by her name, Queen Elizabeth. The reptilians most likely come from the Draco constellation. There were even statues built in their honor by ancient civilizations, like you see in this photo. The Agarians. The Agarians are a group of aliens who settled on Earth in an underground cave system in the Gobi Desert. They have developed a thriving kingdom in the Onega Mountains. Their original form is that of reptilians, but they collaborate with humans, and it may be difficult to distinguish them. This is the species of aliens that brought Nazis hunting the origins of the Aryan race during World War II. An Asian prince had said that he had made contact with a serpent cult while exploring the Onega Mountains. Number 10. Chameleons. Some reptilians bred themselves to appear more human and less reptile-like. This will save them time while they shapeshift. Sightings of these aliens have happened in New Mexico, Groom Lake, Nevada, Deep Springs, California, and elsewhere. In their original form, their eyes kind of bulge out with scaly, hairless skin. Some chameleons use artificial lenses in order to appear more human-like and conceal their slit pupil iris. Number 9. Men in Black, or Horlocks. Horlocks are basically the humans who are so firmly under the hypnotized grip of the reptilians that they almost appear like an entire species of aliens. They at least deserve an honorable mention. Also known as the Men in Black, the Horlocks are direct, neurologically altered slaves of the reptilians and work in organizations such as the CIA, FBI, and Secret Service. They're often spotted wearing sunglasses in order to hide the true forms of their eyes. When often encountered, they seem eerily robotic. They use threats of intimidation to keep the masses completely silent who may have encountered a UFO or reptilian. Number 8. The Martians. The inhabitants of Mars and their 2 moons. Some believe the moons are actually hollowed-out asteroids where Martians conduct research like cloning and experiments on humans. Various space stations of the Martians are disguised as planetoids so they can conduct their operations in secrecy from the Earthlings. Mars was much more inhabitable thousands of years ago, until it began passing through an asteroid belt, destroying a large number of them in the process. The rich class of Martians made it off the planet and are still out there somewhere. Number 7. Cat Aliens. While some aliens take the original form of reptiles, others are originally in the form of cats. Throughout ancient history, cats were worshipped as a type of god. Carvings of cats on walls and tombs were common occurrences. These aliens have similar facial features to house cats, but can walk upright on 2 feet like a human. They possess supernatural psychic abilities and can read people's minds by looking them directly in the eye. Cats, as we know them today, and the entire feline kingdom, are descendants of these aliens, and were left here to watch over the human species in our developments. Number 6. Sasquatch Aliens. These large humanoid aliens have been known to live in forests where they search for roots, nuts, and berries. They have managed to avoid human contact for the most part due to their heightened senses. These creatures have the ability to cloak themselves and become invisible to human contact. Due to genetic mutation experiments with humans, other types of Sasquatch aliens and human hybrids have been created in bases like Area 51. Not knowing what to do with these large primates, the government released them in isolated areas in Russia during the Cold War, hoping to see if they would attack or strike fear in the Russian population. Number 5. The Moon Eyes. This species of alien lives on our own moon and have been peaceful with humans since we made contact with them. They have pale blue skin which is extremely sensitive to light, and their eye sockets stick out of their head. It's possible that they are the same type of alien we met on the moon during the landing, according to John Lear. They are somewhat nomadic and tend to travel wherever they can find food. Number 4. Mothmen. Mothmen are extremely intelligent species and possess moth-like wings that allow them to fly long distances. When people claim to have seen a devil or a demon, it's very possible that it was actually a species of alien, known as the Mothman. Number 3. The Greys. These are the most common aliens spotted by humans in the United States. The Greys have performed so many genetic mutations to the point where they can no longer reproduce, and they rely on a form of cloning to stay in existence. Humans made a deal with these aliens when they landed on Earth. We agreed to share our genetics in exchange for advances in technology. The contribution of our genetics now allows them to reproduce, and they look slightly more like us. Several employees at Area 51 are in fact Grey aliens who help our government advance their flying aircraft technology. Some experiments from the Greys have resulted in bizarre alien creatures with long legs like you see in this photo. Looks like this one might have escaped. Number 2. The Pleiadians. The Pleiadians are described as a beautiful species similar to humans with Nordic qualities. and are responsible for colonizing several planets. They have made superior advancements in exploration. When the species was invaded by the Reptilians, they quickly developed life elsewhere, but are still in a constant struggle for control over the constellation of Lyra. They are an easygoing species and can be easily reached by telepathic and psychic communications. Or maybe not so easy if you put it that way. Number 1. Syrians. These aliens are extremely evolved and are tens of thousands of years more advanced than us. They currently reside in the Sirius star solar system, which is the brightest star in the universe, but have made contacts with humans in the past. The aliens depicted in the movie Avatar share a resemblance very similar to the Syrian. Their society is much like how we hope ours to be someday, specializing in architecture, clean fuel sources, teleporting, and symmetric geometry, and they value a high standard of living. They helped humans build the pyramids and will most likely be involved in advancements in our technology in the future.